Dit is politie op je hielen.
Van de box on.
We volgen agenten op de voet. Bij het vangen en opsluiten van boeven. We rijden mee in politiewagens.
Left.
Volgen agenten met hun politiehonden. En kijken mee bij gewapend ingrijpen. Politie op je hielen. Hoge snelheden, hoge spanning. En elke dag knallen.
Let's light the fires and burn some tires.
In deze aflevering. Auto versus Master. Grof geschud.
We've had a report in Hartlepool of a male threatening another male with a shotgun.
En een grote vangst.
Looks like we've got about a kilo of cocaine, which is street value is worth about £50,000.
Een van de lastigste dingen voor agenten zijn achtervolgingen en auto's klemrijden. Dat gaat vaak op hoge snelheid. Daarom krijgen zelfs ervaren agenten geregeld een opfriscursus. Het is vrijdagochtend en instructeur Darren wil dat Lee Wilson eens laat zien wat hij kan. Het doelwit is een zwarte Skoda Octavia, die door een andere instructeur wordt bestuurd. Lee moet de auto van achter de klem rijden. Hij werkt samen met 2 andere teams. Ze worden aangestuurd vanuit een auto achter ze. De Skoda rijdt links en de voorste auto haalt hem in. Een andere auto komt ernaast rijden met 145 km per uur. Lee gaat erachter rijden. Zodra de auto is ingesloten, vertragen ze. Dat ging volgens het boekje. Inclusief neparrestatie. Lee lijkt het nog niet te zijn verleerd. Het kan nog maanden duren voordat hij zijn vaardigheden in de praktijk moet inzetten. Maar misschien ook wel minuten.
Yeah, we've got a vehicle coming into the county who suspect has got controlled substances on board. We're going to approach that vehicle in as covert as we possibly can. And we're not going to put any blue lights on approach. Literally, when we get on that vehicle, they will not know, but there will be a box put on them immediately. It's an element of surprise that we're trying to create. Hopefully get the end result.
Dit is geen oefening. Enkele minuten na de training gaan ze voor het echi.
It's the job's on. Subject vehicle is coming into Cleveland now as we speak. So we need to get the location, get out of the site, hidden, and get our covert vehicle behind it.
Het doelwit is een blauwe Kia. De bestuurder heeft geen flauw idee dat een team instructeurs hem staat op te wachten.
Request TPAC authority now, please.
Yeah, from comms inspector, TPAC authority granted.
De Skoda die ze net hebben klemgereden doet nu mee aan een echte achtervolging. De instructeur die ze net hebben gearresteerd heeft de leiding.
The passes in about 20 seconds.
That unit is near the airways. TPAC's move on. Move on. There is no deviation. We are still 8080 minute 2.
Het team moet plank gas geven.
He's doing 90 miles an hour. We need to be like 120 plus to try and catch this vehicle.
Lee heeft al 10 jaar ervaring als chauffeur. De training houdt hem scherp. Maar dit is waarvoor hij komt werken.
subject vehicle's just ahead of us. I've shot them rear blues on.
Het is zover.
Drop back, Steve.
De eerste auto gaat ervoor rijden. De tweede auto gaat ernaast rijden. En Lee blokkeert de achterkant. Het ging precies zoals bij de training. Het verschil is dat er in deze auto mogelijk drugs zitten.
Alright, keep your hands where I can see them.
De bestuurder is een vrouw.
Right, detained for Section 23 misuse of drugs act search, okay? Circumstances being we suspect that there's controlled drugs within that vehicle, okay? Purpose of the search is to find out whether there's any drugs on you or any drugs within that vehicle and you're detained for the purpose of that search. Do you understand? You got any cuffs on you?
Iedereen op de snelweg staat versteld. Maar na enkele minuten zit de vrouw al in een burgerauto.
Result?
En kan het hele konvooi weer vertrekken. Nu zit er een agent achter het stuur van de Kia van de verdachte.
That is, well, that female, she's gone completely white. All the blood strained from her face, which is a classic sign. She's got something to hide. I've asked her the questions, anything in the car. She's confirmed there is a large quantity of drugs.
Langs de snelweg is het aan speurhond Louis om de drugs te vinden.
He's indicated basic on the black bag there.
Bingo.
Great, that. Looks like we've got about a kilo of cocaine, which is street value is worth about £50,000. Yeah, so that is an excellent result. Somebody's going to be very, very unhappy. This is potentially going to upset a lot of people, but it's the sort of people that we get paid to upset. Great result. Very happy with that.
En Louis is nog niet klaar.
So he's given us an indication there on the boat. So we'll open the boat now. We've got to see what's in. And it's...
I presume that's the same underneath, so we've got a good couple of kilos.
De straatwaarde van 2 kilo wiet is zo'n £17.000.
Brilliant. In the boot of the car, the dog just indicated, as you've just seen, that there's some cannabis. When we went back, there's about 2 kilos of cannabis in there. So it's been a really good day. It's been a really good job.
Het onderzoek naar de bestuurder van de zo knap klemgereden Kia loopt nog. Maar de maximumstraf voor drugsbezit met de bedoeling om te dealen is levenslang. Lee heeft vast een hele tijd geen opfriscursus meer nodig.
Champion.
Agenten zijn dol op achtervolgingen.
No change, no change. Overtaken vehicles, speed now 65 miles per hour.
Maar ze zijn zich heel erg bewust van het gevaar van zulke hoge snelheden.
Put the box on.
All pursuits are dangerous, even those that you might think were just on country roads out of the way. There's always an element of risk. How high that risk is down to the individual situation. Sometimes it can be let run, other times it's necessary for us to end it, whether that be by TPAC or a bit of tactical contact, and making sure that the pursuit ends there and then.
Het is zaterdag en de avond valt. Voor iemand die net aan een lange nachtdienst begint, is Paul Mastert Faulkner opvallend goed gemutst.
Not a bad start to a Saturday night. It's like you never stolen vehicle, straight out the doors, blue lights on.
Hij gaat achter een gestolen auto aan.
It's a blue dew. Why anybody would steal a dew, but I suppose that'll be a dew. And then we'll see what we get.
Paul's droomauto is een Aston Martin Vanquish. Maar voor een achtervolging geeft hij de voorkeur aan de smaakvolle BMW 330. Helaas rijdt Jacko daar vanavond in.
We're in the unbelievable war machine that is the unmarked S-Max. She's got a bit of life in her yet. That's the old lady. Well, I think she can keep up with her do. Anything more than that might be a bit of a struggle, but I'm sure she could have a do.
Maar voordat Mustard het met dit oude dametje kan opnemen tegen de deeboel, valt zijn oog op een rode Peugeot.
I'm just going to leave it because this guy's driving like a numpty. I think we'll have a little word with him. He's not going slow, we're up to 70, aren't we?
De Ford S-Max is een grote meid. Het duurt even voor ze op gang is, maar met haar uithoudingsvermogen is niets mis.
LZ from Tango 407 Foxtrot Urgent.
De bestuurder van de Peugeot negeert de zwaailichten en de sirene. Nu is het menens.
Houbeck Lane, Hartlepool, red Peugeot, failing to stop. Roads are quiet and dry. No pedestrian activity. Weather is clear. It's 4, heading towards Easington Road. Request feedback authority, please. I need the units to assist. At the roundabout, it's not one. The second, Frost and Grange Lane. 40.
Mustard achtervolgt hem over de lege straat aan de rand van Hartlepool.
Right. And a left through the red ATS towards the Aldi. 40.
De Peugeot rijdt de stad uit.
Go on, son. Vehicle appears to be 5 up.
Terwijl andere eenheden zich klaarmaken om de bandenlek te steken.
Coming towards you.
Wordt de ophanging van de oude S-Max tot het uiterste gedreven.
Get some air there. Approaching the junction with a 689 standby.
Maar voordat de politie iets kan doen, begint de bestuurder grote risico's te nemen.
Traffic remains light, wrong side of the traffic island.
Ze moeten hem tot stilstand brengen voordat de gewonden vallen. De voortvluchtige verliest de macht over het stuur. Mustard grijpt zijn kans. Het is een tactische botsing.
Contact with him! Get out! Car! Ross Mere, mate. I've disabled my vehicle with tactical contact. Bloody hell.
Een hondenteam en een BMW zitten de gehavende Peugeot op de hielen. Maar Mustard is uitgeschakeld.
Yes, vehicle's gone Ross Mere Road. I've made tactical contact with him. I'm not injured, however the police vehicle is severely damaged. The subject vehicle also be damaged. I've smashed the window to it. It was 5 up. Go away, mate. Go away, lads. Lads, go away. Hey, lads! Go away! Now! Knock off! Clear off!
Nu zijn publiek weg is, blikt Mustard terug op de botsing.
I took my chance to take the tactical contact. I went for the front end of the car with our front end, the biggest bulk, to try and take out that front wheel, take his traction away. I thought I had, to be fair, the amount he was struggling on here, but yeah, I had to get the old baton out and give him a bit of a fright because I think I was coming through the window, but he showed his intent to get away. Just let him get on with it. The old lady took a bit of a bash, to be honest. Airbags have been deployed, so I don't know how well she'll go. We can't go because the seatbelts are disabled, so I don't know if I've done enough to write the old lady off, like, but it's worth a try.
Slecht nieuws voor de S-Max. Maar over de radio komt goed nieuws.
They've got two from the cars being a decamp further along after the pursuit's continued, and then they've been detained.
2 inzittenden van de Peugeot zijn opgepakt. Nadat ze zijn gefouilleerd en de auto is doorzocht, wordt duidelijk waarom ze niet stopten.
So they've been taken from the car, yeah?
Yeah, they were found in the back, in the footwell, and one of them that's been arrested. That was actually found on him.
All ties up quite nicely, doesn't it? Same packaging.
Een mooi resultaat.
Fun and games. Fun and games. That's what you join the police to do, you know? Where else would you get paid to... I have no idea what that was. Where else would you get paid to do this? Ah, man. And there's another 10 hours left of the shift yet, so not a bad start.
Maar achtervolgingen zijn nooit zonder gevaar. Vanavond valt er 1 slachtoffer te betreuren.
It's a bit of a sad moment, really, isn't it? It's one of those moments of silence, just to, as we say farewell on a Saturday night to the grey lady who's spent her years in admiral service of Her Majesty the Queen. From the metal workshop to be returned back to the metal workshop. God bless her.
De grijze dame. Roest in vrede. De bestuurder van de Peugeot wordt aangeklaagd wegens roekeloos rijgedrag, het negeren van stoptekens, rijden zonder rijbewijs en onverzekerd rijden. Hij moet nog voor de rechter komen. Een van de passagiers moest 80 pond boete betalen wegens bezit van cannabis. Deze agenten moeten soms optreden als uitsmijter. Soms als topatleet. En soms als maatschappelijk werker.
Gonna say bye-bye. See ya. You be good.
Jacko moet nu die laatste taak gaan vervullen.
There's a member of the public phoned up reporting she's seen a male trying car doors in Eskdale Place in Newton Aycliffe. She's gone on to say this male has in fact climbed into I think it's a blue Vauxhall Zafira. She seems to know him and says he's a local down and out, and she thinks he's just seeing if there's any cars unlocked that he can get his head down in and go to sleep.
Jacko kan zo goed rijden dat niemand hem op de weg te snel af is. En hij heeft zulke goede benen dat ook te voet niemand aan hem kan ontsnappen. Maar als de agent ter plekke aankomt, ziet hij dat de kans op een achtervolging klein is.
Yeah, we've got a male tucked up under a blanket, asleep on the back seat. Hello, dude.
Hello.
How are we doing? It's the cops.
I see that.
All right.
Yep.
Is this your car?
Right, mate, yeah.
It's your mate, is it?
Yeah, yep. Sweet.
All right. What do you call your mate?
De man zegt dat hij Shane heet. En dat hij toestemming heeft om hier te slapen.
I know the place, Shane.
No, not really.
Not really usually means yes.
No, a long time ago.
All right. You just after somewhere to get your head down, yeah?
Yeah.
Shane, do us a favour a second, okay? Will you just step out so I can search you? If you've got nothing on you shouldn't have, nothing to worry about, I'll speak to your mate.
Yeah.
And if he's happy for you to stop in the car, then I'm happy with that, all right? But in the circumstances, do you have anything on you shouldn't have?
No. Oh, wait.
Is there anything in that syringe?
Jacko vindt een lege spuit.
What is it you're injecting?
Oh, come to the line.
I'm fat.
Yeah.
Shane geeft toe dat hij verslaafd is aan speed.
Are you presently homeless, mate?
Yeah.
Bij navraag blijkt dat Shane slechts 1 keer in aanraking geweest is met de politie.
All received. Could you run him through intelligence as well, please? You've only got one previous.
Er klopt iets niet.
So you've only been in bother with the police once?
Once, aye. It was a while ago, that though.
I know, aye. For someone that's sleeping rough, injecting amphet, to only have one previous conviction off a while ago, is some going.
Jacko besluit met de eigenaar van de auto te gaan praten.
Are you?
Aye.
Got a lad stopping in your car?
Aye.
Is he alright to stop there?
I tell your sister he could stay there for one night.
What, you're happy he's in that car?
Aye, he's allowed there to stay tonight, but he'll have to find somewhere to go tomorrow.
No, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. Thank you, mate.
Het verhaal lijkt te kloppen, maar Jacko heeft zijn bedenkingen. Hij vraagt een signalement op van Shane. Volgens zijn dossier heeft Shane een tatoeage met de naam Sarah.
Stand by. Left wrist. Your other wrist. Did you say Sarah written on his left wrist? Have you got Sarah written on your left wrist?
No, it's been took off.
He says that one's been took off, albeit there is a tattoo there. Is there anything else more obvious that might help?
Tattoo nummer 2 dan.
Liverpool, tattooed on his left arm.
Liverpool?
Gone, man. Gone.
Vreemd. De liefde voor een vrouw kan overgaan, maar de liefde voor een voetbalclub niet. Tattoo nummer 3 dan.
What's the dagger one say again? Has it got anything written on it?
It's a heart with a dagger through it, and the other one is a dagger with a snake and a skull.
Where's
on
that
it.
one? The dagger with the snake on the skull?
Should be on the leg, that one at the top.
Is the dagger with the snake and the skull on his leg?
No, it says
Oh mate, who are you?
left back, left shoulder blade.
Jacko is ervan overtuigd dat dit Shane niet is. Hij moet het alleen nog wel bewijzen.
If I describe to you some of the tattoos we've got, can you see if you can do some digging that way?
Yeah, go on then.
Right forearm, I've got a skull with the scroll Man United written across, just Man United.
Dit kan niet missen.
Below that,
Een Liverpool-fan zal nooit overstappen naar Manchester United.
around the right wrist.
Pak hem op, Jacko.
You're an LB, aren't you? A lying bugger.
It's the lad called David
Are you David?
Ford, and he's wanted failed to appear for theft. Describe the first
Iedereen is blij dat het mysterie is opgelost.
Yeah, that's nice.
He's admitted now to he's not who he said he was, and it turns out he's wanted for failure to appear for a theft. So he's locked up. It's not a bad result for us, but it's probably just as good a result for him because he gets a nice warm bed for the night and hot food. So very straightforward, very simple.
Na een nachtje in een warme cel moest de man met de tatoeages voor de rechter verschijnen. Hij werd schuldig bevonden aan diefstal en het feit dat hij verstek liet gaan bij de rechter. Hij kreeg een boete van 40 pond, plus administratiekosten.
Elliot from Tango 313.
Honden en geweren lijken geen logische combinatie. Maar waar vuurwapens zijn, zijn meestal ook honden. Het is ochtend in Hartlepool. Jimmy Greaves en politiehond Boas bieden versterking aan de interventieeenheid.
We've had a report in Hartlepool of a male threatening another male with a shotgun. Quite limited details at the moment, but with the severity of such a complaint, we are deploying as a firearms incident, which has a requirement for dogs as a less lethal option.
Jimmy is groot fan van Columbo, maar een regenjas en vriendelijke vragen zijn niet zijn stijl. Hij zal eerder op je afkomen met een felle Duitse herder. De agent komt ter plekke aan en maakt zich klaar.
I'm going to meet with the commander on the ground, find out what the tactical plan is, and we're going to go from there and find out best options.
De verdachte die met het geweer is gezien, zou in dit flatgebouw zitten.
There we are. Cheers.
Het wemelt er van de gewapende agenten.
At the moment we've got a containment on. It's a suspect premises. It's a flat along here. We're just in the process of negotiating a safe option for them to come out first. And if not, then we'll look at all the tactical options after that.
Terwijl zij hun wapens op het appartement van de verdachte gericht houden, bekijken andere agenten de bewakingsbeelden. Wat ze zien is zorgwekkend.
It's been reviewed and it's shown that there's been a bit of a confrontation between the occupants inside, and one of them has produced what we believe to be some kind of firearm.
De spanning is om te snijden. En na lang wachten blijkt de situatie te zijn veranderd.
The suspect, the alleged suspect, who had the firearm, has left prior to our arrival. He's gone down the stairs and out onto the main street, so we believe he's already left the building.
Jimmy moet zich terugtrekken. Het is een frustrerend begin van de dag. Maar er is geen tijd om daar lang bij stil te blijven staan.
Just travelling to a report of a disturbance, male armed with a machete. He's put the machete down his trousers and walked off to a nearby shops. So we're going up there to try and locate and detain him. See what happens when we arrive, but depending on his behaviour will depend on whether we deploy the dog immediately or not. Dogs, I'll be arriving very shortly. Did you say he's outside the bakery on Wynyard Shops?
De man die een machete zou hebben, draagt een grijs shirt. In een winkel is iemand gezien die aan dat signalement voldoet.
Hello mate.
Hey mate, alright.
Probably nothing to do with you whatsoever, but you match the description of the lad that's supposed to have a machete. You haven't got a machete down your pants, have you? No? Yeah, just There's nothing to start. He's planted on his trousers, mate.
Must be a good looking lad. That's
Must
all
have
I
been.
like.
All right, thanks very much. Cheers.
Een beetje gênant.
Yeah, 485 Delta. That's a negative for that mail.
Het is de tweede valse start van de dag.
Dogs will continue searching at the moment, the local area, in case I come across them. It's a mail with a great top one, isn't it?
Jimmy heeft iemand gezien die aan het signalement voldoet. De verdachte heeft misschien een machete bij zich, dus hij neemt geen risico.
You lads, police for the dog, bring yourself here now! Come here now! Come here now! Get on your knees now! Dog for the unit to Wynyard Mews, please. Both of you, stay where you are. Keep your hands where I can see them.
Met politiehond Boas wil je natuurlijk geen ruzie.
Good boy.
De verdachte die op zijn buik op de grond ligt, gaat zelfs in de gevraagde houding liggen. De twee mannen worden snel gearresteerd.
Right, he's chucked something. He's chucked something in the bushes there. Yeah.
Boas heeft zijn taak volbracht. Jimmy is ervan overtuigd dat de verdachte die op zijn buik lag iets in de bosjes heeft gegooid.
You find it?
No, not yet, mate. No.
Right.
Search me?
What was it you chucked in the bushes?
Nothing.
Definitely chucked something in there. I've seen you do it.
Maar er ligt geen machete. Alleen een stuk hout.
The stick we've recovered from the bushes here, that may well have been misinterpreted as some kind of machete weapon or something that's been... It's not uncommon that things are exaggerated slightly to get the police there. So it may well have just been a stick, but it was quite clearly he took something out of his trousers and pushed them into the bushes. And this is the only thing that we can see that's out of the ordinary.
Maar het is niet voor niks geweest.
He's wanted anyway.
He's wanted for a number of offences.
Jimmy heeft interessante informatie binnengekregen via de radio. Deze man wordt gezocht.
He's been put in the back of the vehicle. We've done some checks, and it becomes apparent that he's actually wanted for a number of offences, including some assaults and some warrants. So it's a good arrest.
Er is geen bewijs gevonden dat de man aan een machete kon koppelen. Hij werd echter wel gezocht. Hij bekende schuld aan mishandeling, pogingen tot ontsnappen aan de politie, het negeren van een rijontzegging en winkeldiefstal. Hij kreeg 20 maanden gevangenisstraf en een rijverbod van 3 jaar. De tweede man werd zonder straf vrijgelaten. Voor het eerdere incident met het vuurwapen werd de man opgepakt en aangeklaagd, maar later werd de zaak geseponeerd. Niet iedereen die door de politie wordt opgepakt is een crimineel meesterbrein.
Don't bother putting your car key up there, right?
I'm trying to get up.
You don't need to get up on there. Get yourself down here.
Maar één groep is de politie altijd te slim af.
We've never been able to really, up until recently, sting motorcycles or quads, and now they've looked at it, risk assessed it, and said yes, we can. And rightly so, because it's immensely frustrating watching people drive off into the sunset when you're in a high-powered car.
Het is woensdag en Jacko zit in zo'n snelle auto.
Where's he going? Is any cops anywhere near town and got a quad bike failed to stop over farmers' fields towards the crematorium?
Jacko strijdt al 18 jaar tegen quads. Hij heeft er al veel zien wegglippen. Maar vandaag niet.
It's a red quad bike with a private reg on. It says Charlie. One male occupant, black hooded top with a hood up. I'm not presumed at the minute he's cut across fields. I'm trying to cut him off at the far side.
Een spijkermat is niet nodig. De bestuurder heeft al de benen genomen.
Somebody out black hooded top down there.
Jacko is uit de startblokken. Hij is goed weg. Hij baant zich een weg door het schilderachtige landschap.
Yeah, I found the bike. I've got one out on foot. You can make your way towards there. That's not right. Hello, can you get us the dogs to count them, please?
Hij is verdwenen. De vloek van de quad slaat weer toe.
Thank you, mail in a black hooded top. I've lost sight of him.
Maar Jacko geeft het niet op.
Well, we're just getting the area contained as best we can and getting dogs out. When I come down here, somebody's dipped out of sight down here. But that lad appeared over there, didn't he? If there is anybody here hiding, it's going to be an Alsatian on you in the next 5 to 10 minutes, alright? So give yourself up to me rather than be chewed.
De agent weet niet waarom de bestuurder niet stopte. Maar hij heeft wel een vermoeden.
I've just getting some word there that there's stolen quad bikes being getting dumped in this area. So it may well be that this is a stolen vehicle.
Dat motiveert hem alleen maar meer om de man te pakken te krijgen.
So a dog section has just turned up. And they're doing a search of the area now. At least we can rule out that he's not hiding. We'll shout more for years because we'll hear the blood curdling screams.
Right.
And he's steering left so I can pull it up right.
Jacko zet zijn beenspieren aan het werk.
The gym sessions are paid off now. Absolutely. Legs and bum.
De hondeneenheid vangt bot. Opnieuw is een quad ze te slim af. Totdat
The lad who's ridden that quad bike?
er een jongen met een boodschap komt.
Nee, he just rang us off that number there. He just rang us there saying, are you still there? I said, yep. I said, right, I'm coming down now, Miss Ellie.
Het schijnt dat de bestuurder zich wil aangeven.
So he's coming down here?
That's right, good.
Lad's been on the phone there, he's coming down on himself here. Not yet. Who is it?
Gordo, I just know him as Gordo.
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 Gordo, daar is hij dan.
Kind of on the back foot here. Somebody who's made good their escape has phoned up to see what's going on and handed himself in. Don't know what to make of it at the minute.
We verwachten je al, Gordo.
Who are you then?
Jordan.
Jordan
Emerson.
Jordan Emerson.
Ook wel bekend als Gordo.
Right. Just quickly talk us through what's happened this morning.
Rather not.
Hey?
I'd rather not.
Dat is niet wat ze willen horen.
I'll do the official part and tell you you don't have to say anything. We are in defence, you do not mention when questioned something which later on in court. Anything you do say may be given evidence. Tell you you're under arrest on suspicion of theft of the quad and failing to stop.
Theft of the quad?
Yeah. But at this moment in time, we suspect it might be stolen.
De jongen ontkent de quad te hebben gestolen.
Could you check and see if there's room at Sierra Alpha for an adult male? Suspicion of theft of quad for this Counting job.
Jacko kan niet geloven dat de bestuurder van de quad zichzelf heeft aangegeven.
Where's the gear you were wearing while you were on the quad?
In the house.
It's up in the house. What number house do you live at?
Do you want us to go up and get you in?
Hey?
Do you want to go take us up and get you in?
Oh, we can do that and get it all sorted.
Hij besluit het huis van de jongen te doorzoeken.
Hello, police.
Hij zoekt de trui die zijn verhaal moet bevestigen.
I've just asked the lad in the back of the car, the lad that we've locked up, where's the gear you've been wearing? He says it's in the house. I've asked him where I'll find it and he says go straight through the kitchen, it's in there. And I noticed the lad who was riding away had quite a distinctive mark over the left shoulder blade area. And although it's not a decorative mark, it's just wear and tear, that's clearly what I've seen, so it's all coming together nicely now. I don't understand why he's handed himself in. It's really caught us on the back foot, that. It's unusual, but I'll have it all day long and we'll seize this because this just supports the evidence that it was in fact him riding.
Op het bureau kan Jacko het nog steeds niet geloven.
It's a bizarre one. It's bizarre in as much as that somebody who's made a clean getaway has come and handed himself in when we wouldn't have been able to track down who he was. But there's always in the back of your mind thinking, why come back if you've gotten away? Has he come back and holding his hands up to something as straightforward as driving whilst disqualified and no insurance, when in fact he's committed a more serious offence? So who knows?
Er is maar één conclusie mogelijk.
My reputation clearly received, to say. Handing myself in.
De quad bleek toch niet gestolen. De bestuurder werd schuldig bevonden aan het negeren van stoptekens, het negeren van een rijontzegging en onverzekerd rijden. Andere overtredingen konden niet worden bewezen. Hij kreeg een boete van 170 pond, een taakstraf van 12 maanden en een rijverbod voor nog eens 12 maanden.
White male, black t-shirt.
Als je mensen opsluit voor je werk,
You are under arrest.
Is niet iedereen fan van je.
Cops get abused, don't they? Verbally, physically. That goes with the territory. You know, when you're young in service, it is a bit of a shock to the system. You know, I had quite a sheltered upbringing, should we say, and I learned some new words when I joined the police. But now, I mean, no, completely waterflux back. People can call me anything they want.
Het is vrijdagavond en chauffeur Steve Eddy zit achter het stuur van een BMW X5 politieauto. Naast hem zit Damien Demo Stevens.
So we're in Peterlee and we're heading towards a reported drink driver in a little village just near here called Wingate.
In zijn 20 jaar als agent heeft Demo alle scheldwoorden al naar zijn hoofd geslingerd gekregen. En dat waren er een hoop.
Have we got any unmarked in the north or not? Daft question, I know.
De verdachte zit wat te drinken in een pub. Het plan is om de parkeerplaats te observeren. Maar de kleurrijke BMW is niet bepaald onopvallend.
What we've decided to do is just park half a mile or so away from the pub. This is the very obvious route you would have to take to get home. The last thing we wanted to be was too close to the pub that somebody walking past, a man walking his dog, the fella walking to the pub, just mentions in the pub that the police are around the corner. So we're covering every eventuality by parking at this junction and just fingers crossed for coming past. You know, we need to take this drink driver off the road.
Ze zijn op zoek naar een witte Peugeot.
What an horrible night.
Het wordt niet makkelijk om hem op te merken. Gelukkig ziet Demo haarscherp.
Here we go. We're in business.
De vermeend dronken bestuurder moet de enorme politieauto achter zich wel opmerken.
Just put it in here, hè? Yeah.
Maar voor de zekerheid zetten ze hun zwaailichten aan.
My buddy, come on for evidence as well. I'll sit there, mate, just in case. Fine, mate. Hello, mate. How are you doing? You all right? Couldn't help but notice your car's been parked at the Top House pub this evening, most of the night. Have you had a drink tonight? You had a drink tonight, mate? Wayne, have you had a drink tonight?
Wayne, so you know my name?
Yeah, because I've just checked your car. It's registered in your name, isn't it? Wayne Lee? Yeah? Doesn't take Sherlock Holmes, mate. Wayne, have you had a drink tonight?
2012.
Sorry? Have you had a drink tonight? You seem quite affected. This way, mate. Whoa. Don't start. Right? You come into the police car.
I'm
in the car, buddy. Come on. I've got him.
Listen, don't you know I've got him.
I do have to cuff you because you're being uncooperative. You are.
Well, take your car.
Take your car? Why do I need to take your car? What I want to do is check that you've had a drink or not. Obviously, you seem quite drunk.
Weer een punt voor Sherlock. Hoewel de bestuurder overduidelijk straalbezopen is, moet hij toch blazen.
Just jump there for me, Wayne, please. All right. Are you happy to provide a sample of breath?
No.
You're not. Failure to provide a specimen of breath, Wayne, is an offence, and you would be arrested for that. Okay. So I'll ask you again. Are you happy to provide? Are you happy to provide a specimen of breath? Just arrest us for failure to provide. Is that your answer? Okay. All right, Wayne. It is 9 minutes to 11, and you are under arrest for failure to provide a roadside breath test.
Hij heeft geluk. Hij krijgt zelfs nog een ritje naar het bureau aangeboden.
Okay. Well, we'll do what we need to do, Wayne, but thanks very much for your assistance. That level of drunkenness is something else, and it's worrying. It's worrying that he can hardly function, he can hardly walk, he's got no coordination, so it's quite a worry. But not tonight, because now he's going nowhere for the night.
Nadat ze de man snel hebben gefouilleerd,
See you down there, mate.
Okay, mate.
We're doing convoy.
Right.
pakt Demo de Peugeot. Steve volgt op veilige afstand. Maar wat er achter hem gebeurt is veel zorgwekkender. Of de man is snipverkouden, of hij snuift iets op. Het witte poeder op zijn gezicht verraadt het al.
Put that away.
Oh jee. Steve neemt meteen een zakje wit poeder in beslag. Maar daar is niet veel meer van over.
Yeah, come back, mate. He's sniffed a load of something in the back of the car. It's just a line, was there? Wayne, you're proving to be quite troublesome, fella.
I'm not troublesome.
You are.
Come down.
You are. You're being difficult. Okay. That's not a wise move. No need to be like that, Wayne, is it? Do you know what I mean?
No need to start filming up.
Just embarrassing yourself.
Als Demo aankomt, wordt hij meteen op de hoogte gebracht.
Sniffed a load of gear in the back of the car, hasn't he? It's all gone now, like, it's empty packets.
Niet alles is weg.
Let's get what he's got on his nose and at least his obsession.
Er zit nog genoeg poeder op zijn gezicht om hem te arresteren voor drugsbezit.
Right?
Dus het is een kwestie van handschoenen aan en even vegen. Nu wordt het een andere zaak.
So you also arrested on suspicion of possession of class A substance.
Ze fouilleren hem nu grondig en vinden nog meer verdacht poeder.
Demo's enough there for a possess.
I'm an honest person.
There's more there than what you just put.
There was more there than what. All right.
Hij lijkt Steve te beschuldigen van diefstal van zijn spullen. En daar blijft het niet bij.
I want you.
I'm a wanker.
Yeah. You're a massive wanker.
A massive wanker. A wanker. That's premium now.
Goed, poging 2.
Yeah. Right, we're in for mind getting back in the vehicle.
All right,
Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Thank you very much for your cooperation.
I love my job sometimes. Well, on the journey to the police station, he has been handcuffed. It would appear he's consumed some white powder through the nose. We'll obviously make an assumption that was cocaine. It was still all over his nose when we stopped him. So we've managed to recover that in one of our gloves. It's all the only available container we had for it, really. So he's been further arrested on suspicion of that possession. But it doesn't affect the drink drive aspect. You can just see what kind of person we're dealing with, you know. He's... Pardon? I'm the most corrupt cop in County Durham. Thank you very much.
De bestuurder die zijn neus wilde poederen bekende schuld aan het niet meewerken aan een blaastest en kreeg een waarschuwing wegens drugsbezit. Hij moest in totaal 745 pond aan boetes betalen. En hij kreeg een rijverbod van 18 maanden. Maar de meest corrupte agent uit Durham kan het allemaal niet deren.